Welcome! In this video, I want to discuss the importance of your resume, or your CV, in landing those top copywriting jobs. This is probably the most important document that you have as a copywriter, and the one document which you really want to impress the prospective client, whoever they may be. Many of these top paying clients, they require a resume, even though in my opinion they're fairly useless and very poor indicators of character traits. They still value these documents, so you have to make them very snappy, very to the point. You need to impress them with your resume. So let me quickly go over what you need to do. First of all, keep things simple, linear, and sequential. You don't want to go overly elaborate with the design of the resume. It can be as simple as this. This is my resume. It's simple enough. It gets me a lot of contracts, top paying ones. Now, you include your contact information at the very top. You want to make all of these, your number, your email, your LinkedIn. If you have a website, include that in. You want to make that very noticeable at the very top because you want these people to contact you. Now, secondly is a little career summary, career objective. State who you are, what you've done, what capacities you have, and what experience you bring to the table. As a copywriter, you want to include what documents and type of content you've written in the past. And also you want to foreshadow. So, in this example, samples have been provided at the end of this document because I want them to read the entire thing. That's important. Then a brief summary of your skills. So here, and you want to tailor-make this to each individual client. So with this one, I put down that I am proficient in WordPress, CSS, and XHTML, coding, excellent written and verbal communication skills. A lot of clients want copywriters with search engine optimization experience. Research skills. Also, a lot of copywriting clients want people that, or need people, that have some form of graphic design skills, and even video editing. And put in something that describes you personally a little bit. I put serial entrepreneur. You want to highlight your most impressive characteristics. So moving on to the career summary, this is another very important section of the resume. You want to detail in chronological order all of the previous experience that you've had in the copywriting industry. So here I put down freelance writer, various clients, I list the clients, and then I go into what did I learn? What did I learn from this experience? I learned how to do this, that, and include around 4 to 5, even less, 3 to 5 examples of what you learned and what capacities you developed in your time at wherever. Again, I put down one of my achievements starting a company, a new company called Copywriting Media. I explain what achievements I accomplished with this, including social media. Again, many copywriting clients want to have their cake and eat it too, in the sense that they want to hire a copywriter, but also a copywriter that's a graphic designer, that's a coding expert, that's a social media expert. So you want to put this in there. You want to make your application stand out from the crowd. Again, Facebook marketing and Google AdWords. This is important to people. Scrolling down, again, software development. You find you'll need to brainstorm, and that can be the homework assignment for this video lecture. Brainstorm what your most impressive achievements are in any field. Then find a way to link that achievement to copywriting and put it in your resume. I guarantee you do this, it will have a tremendous effect on the number of responses you get to your applications. So again, many people want agency experience. If you can even do a small internship at one of these these digital agencies. That's very impressive. And finally, end with the samples. Always leave a little byline. Industry-specific samples are available upon request. So if someone from, now I have done a lot of interior design blog articles, for example, and they will not see that represented in these samples. So you do want to add this little footnote. And that also encourages them to get in contact with you, which is your end goal with the resume. So that's been a brief overview of how to craft your resume in such a way that you capture the attention of the hiring managers for those top contracts. And again, I should emphasize that this resume is not set in stone. If I was working with a, say for example, a local government, I would type in local government experience. But however, I would not misspell local government. I would make sure that the spelling is absolutely correct, because if you want to find a super fast way to get your resume ignored and politely dragged to the recycling bin, then certainly do not make a spelling mistake in your opening introductory paragraph in your resume. So I just want to highlight and emphasize the point that this resume will be tailor-made for the client in question, for the job that I want to land for this big contract. So if I also read that they want product descriptions, I would move this to the front of the queue. I would even add maybe a B2B, or pardon me, B2C product descriptions. I'd get very technical if they're looking for B2C product descriptions. Again, same thing with skills. So I hope you guys found this video very interesting. I urge you to update your resume with this in mind. It's the best way to help you stand out from the crowd, which is what you need to do to land those top copywriting contracts. So once again, with your homework assignments, I encourage you to post an example of your resume to the discussion section. Send me a link to your Dropbox account or just attach it directly. I will review it. I will give a video review, and that way you can enhance your resume even more with my feedback. So thank you once again. If you guys have any feedback whatsoever, please again post it in the discussion section. Even if you feel that it would be negative, I promise I will not get my feelings hurt. I want to know how to improve these lectures so I can provide you guys with the best possible information that I can. So with this in mind, I'll end this video. I'll see you next time.